this going somewhere? Okay, cool. Okay, here we go. It's black. And it's colored. Okay, that's good enough. Let's pause that. Save that sweet bandwidth. Okay. Looks like everything's good. Tried something different with streaming. Of course. Okay. So, where to begin? This is Forza Horizon. Jesus. This is Forza Horizon 5 for the Xbox One X, also out on Xbox One, S and One and PC and a series of consoles. Usually I stream this on Sundays, but I totally forgot yet again. Yesterday was Sunday, and that I wanted to stream this, and it's more of like, hey, hold on, there it is, okay. It's more of like, hey, yo, you know. I had a project I was doing. I was really wrapped into it, and I totally forgot. And I literally looked at the clock, like, wait, it's Sunday. I wanted to stream today. So it's. I know it's in the States. It's Martin Luther King Day, a day to remember his civil rights movement in America. Is this a wall? No. Okay. So, anyways, for the next 2 hours, you can join on me, say chit chat and all that stuff. You know, talk about what's going on in the world and all that stuff, and you know, play some Forza. I usually just kind of Horizon open racing. It's fun, and then we keep on playing it until it breaks or something, because this multiplayer is still fucked. Like it just, it would be nice if this stuff would like stop sucking. Like, about 50% of the time, I encounter a bug where it's too dark to see and I have to do cockpit mode, or just lobby dies or something. And it always wonders to me, like, how is there, like, 15 million people buy this game, but it also seems like the game is also dead? It's like, it kind of is. I think because more people just play these as a single-player game, and it makes it seem like the online component of a lot of this stuff, it's just kind of just stupid. I think they need to get rid of some of these modes. You know, it takes too long to get into a game, and that's a good sign of like, hey, the multiplayer's not that good. Like, depending on like, hey, it's not about people, it's more about like having the right people too. Because like, it could take 2 minutes to get into Eliminator round, which I only do for the weekly, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people do, because the Eliminator is so boring. It's like you win it once and you're like, oh my god, this is great, I want to do this, and then you never win it again because it's just sheer luck of things. Because like a lot of the time people just like instantly spawn in like right next to a thing with like a +7 or a +8 car. I'm like, holy shit. So I just hang out in the sides until, you know, till the very end, and then I just walk out. Somebody like races me, like, yeah, you're on level 6. I wish there was a forfeit button. That would be really cool. Or like some sort of like balancing or something. Then also some of the co-op features that you do because of the the festival playlist. It can be a little bit of a pain in the ass, like the trial, which is you versus a group of people versus the unbeatables. Let's see here. What is this? Oh yeah. Unbeatable driver tires. Sometimes it can take like way too long to get going. Same thing with the Horizon Tour co-op. It's not fun. It's not fun. And some of these things like require you to do the Horizon Arcade, and like that's not fun too. Like, it's because you're by yourself. It's just like, you know, this game has been pushed so far in the multiplayer, but like you don't see anybody. I'm curious if the servers are super fucked or just like people just don't play or play the first few minutes. But then you look at all the PR stunts, like I 3 stars and you're not even in the top like 15% or 20%, which is pretty crazy, I feel like. So there's like, you know, still a million people with some of these, like I'm like 900,000th place and in the top 10%. Yeah? No. Like 15%, and then like also 3 stars. It's just like, and it was a really hard 3 star. So it's weird. It's weird. But I still love this game. I still come to this every other day, along with Halo Infinite, and it's just, it's more of like, hey, I want to do this, I want to do this. This week's playlist are maybe one of the more difficult ones that like really pissed me off. Let's see here. Like, it's just, I wish it wasn't this hard. Like, so one of the Horizon weeklies, which is like, I love doing these because it's like, okay, I'm going to buy a new car, tweak it a little bit and then kind of play around with it and have fun with it. And if I like it, I favorite it and it goes into my rotation of cars. But this car right here is like $4 million, and then you have to drive it for 100 miles. It's just like, why? And then one of these, what is this? The Speed Zone. You need a Ferrari F40, which is a $2 million car, and then, or it's a $1.2 million car, and then you need to get like almost a 3-star. But the thing is that the way you like modify your car to an A class, it's super hard to do because it's a bend. Like, there's a bend right before it, so you need to have insane grip. But I don't know. But I think it's enough time to get warmed up, see if anybody's going to show up. Other than that, we'll just play some Horizon Online. There we go. Horizon Open. Open racing. Always fun. I'm very curious to what the new Motorsports is, because they kind of like officially announced that they ended production of Xbox Ones, which kind of at the end of last year, which is like perfectly fine. But then does that mean they're still gonna make games for that stuff that's not even out? Like, it's weird. Like, it's. Can I pick the current car? There it is. It's weird. Like, I was watching a Motorsports 7 championship, and that game you can't even buy that game anymore. Like, it's so weird. I don't like, even Sony said, "Oh, we're gonna keep on pushing PlayStation 4." So it's just like, we're living in such a weird time. The Xbox Series S is like, I'm finding I could literally go to Target right now and buy another one if needed. And it's easy to get, which is a next gen console, and it's $300, and it plays all the games like an Xbox One S. So might as well. Oh God, Jesus Christ! Then we just got disconnected. Okay, that was fun. Okay, we're gonna try again. Like, I love playing this game. Like, I've never felt like this game has been like such a like. I was really adamant about, or really kind of taken away by, Forza Horizon 4. It's just like, this is fine. This is a fine racing game. It really didn't add much to the formula. It added a little bit too much stuff. I thought the world was not that interesting. But it's a racing game. It's fine. How you doing, Garrett? But it was just, at the end of the day, it was just like, this is kind of soulless. And this game has so much to it, and I But, like, this game is, like, unplayable in some points. Okay. Oh, shit. I need a B class. Another B class. It just... I have a Nissan Leaf. I tried to make a video, but, like, I can only make 10-minute videos on my phone. But the thing with the Nissan Leaf... Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. Don't get me started on that. Holy shit. EV is still a pain in the ass. So, long story short, is I got an EV for Christmas early. We were never told about the situation with the chargers. We used 110, takes 3 hours. Scrambled to get a 220, and whoa, shit. That's weird. Scrambled to get a 220 charger. Went on Amazon. It's like, okay, this one looks really good. You know, it has like features like, hey, it can go to your phone, tell you how much it's charging and all that stuff. Because for some reason, AT&T doesn't work with Nissan Connect, which I was hoping to, you know, do all sorts of cool stuff. And then, of course, my father passed away, and then it threw a wrench into a lot of things. And I was able to get my Nissan charger connected. The charger connected to a 220 at a different house and charged to there. But the problem is that like it's kind of expensive, and I still had this charger. So fast forward to this week, I had an electrician came in, installed it, and it was it's kind of crazy. Here's the thing is if you want a charger installed, it's about for me, the charger was $700, well $650, and then the installation was $850. So it was like $1,500 to buy a charger and install it. And it's just like, yep, that's the price of EV. It's the thing with EV is that you're paying a lot of upfront to maybe be cheaper down the road. You know, my parents bought this is a Mini. I do need to get a rally B, but you're paying a lot of upfront, and I've read that before. Is that you're paying a lot of upfront EV? And I've read this article like 6 years ago. Like the price with EV is that you're paying it up front and compared to gas. But it's crazy. EV is, you know, it's weird. Like my gas car, oh, we're changing. Okay. Shit. What was this? What if I hit back? Okay, this is, okay, crossroad. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's do the Bugatti. But yeah, it was, it's still weird, like, my Toyota Urus, great freaking car, great car, 2007, very primitive car. I can get up to 350 miles to a gallon, or 350 miles to a tank. And you can fill it up anywhere. And it takes like a few minutes to fill it up. But with an EV, to get, you know, my car is at, I can get about 240, it looks like, on maybe, let's say 220 on a good charge. That's 100 to 10. And it takes about 7 hours to charge. And it's just like, well, it's weird. It takes just as much time to charge as it does to drive. It's, you know, and of course, like, I'm always worried about lithium technology as, like, laptop batteries. It's pretty much just laptop batteries and phone batteries. Of course, like, a little bit different technology, but it's still lithium, and you're folding thin strips of lithium and putting them in a solution, and it's still like, you know, I have laptops that barely hold a charge. Like, I have a Nintendo Switch that barely holds 2 hours charge. I woke up in a new Bugatti. I feel like what I also like about this game too is, versus the motorsports, is I feel like there's a lot more variety in the cars. Like motorsports, at a certain point, you're all just playing the same car in the online. Apply too much brake. This thing is so cool. the power to weight ratio is really nuts on this thing. Because it's super light, it's super, like, agile. I'm also curious if they're gonna do more people with the Forza Motorsports, because they're like 24 people is still a lot of people, I think, in racing. And that water like took me out. Cool. Fucking cool. But I do have to say that EV car drives super smooth, though. I think it's because of the weight distribution. Also, how you doing, Enzo? Also got the wireless Xbox headset. I'm having my reservations on it. I think it's a little bit too bassy. That's hilarious. But it actually they supposed to advertise like how it's super easy to sync. It isn't really that easy to sync. Maybe I'm just like fiddling with it too much. And there's still like, it seems like the people that play this game, and the people that don't play this game only play it a little bit. And I'm referring to, like, hey, if you look at kind of the scoreboards, a lot of people have that 1 star, and that means that they've gone to level 100. That's cool. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I wish there was like another button. I wish there was like a sync button and a power button, because there's only like kind of 2 buttons. There's a mute mic button and then the on and off button and then the sync button. And it depends on how much you press. And I kind of, also, I'm not a big fan of it being like you press this button and it turns on the console. I don't know. It's a little bit weird. I do have to say, I'm a big fan of Corsair headsets. I mean, they're real nice headsets. I use one for my PC. I got this because I do a lot of recording, or I do my, stream on Xbox. And I was always having a problem with, I was using earbuds, and they'll constantly always pop out. So I wanted to hear the sounds. But also, it's really nice in, like, Forza. I don't like the music in Forza Horizon. So I just, like, sync my phone up to it. So I can get my own music. You could say, like, oh, you could just type it through the, you could put Spotify on Xbox. It's like, yeah. But that stuff isn't really that intuitive. It's, like, actually a really pain in the ass. Especially, Jesus. It's also, it's a pain in the ass to, Jesus. Pain in the ass to, what do you call it? Pain in the ass to, like, select the song that you want or something. And skip and all that shit. Son of a bitch. I'm having a hard time here. Jesus, I'm like bouncing so much here. Maybe this thing is way too light. God, I came in 8th. Holy shit. I'm bad. Ugh. But this headset feels good. Like, it's a good sound. I also got it for, like, my cat. It's a loud cat. I don't know if you've watched my meow logs. It's a loud cat, so I just put these on and just kind of, like, drown it out. Ugh. Ooh, burpees. I'm so curious of when their first expansion pack is going to come out. I do have to say the new, speaking of Xbox peripherals, because I'm a fanboy now, I do think the Xbox Elite Series 2 is actually pretty good. I like it a lot. Motherfucker. I'm totally off my game right now. The one thing that I like, you know, a lot of you people talk about like HDR and all that shit. I have to say that I'm gonna say it. It's gonna be a controversial statement. I think HDR is a scam. I don't think it's that great. I think it's kind of overrated. You know, I've listened to a podcast and how they're talking about like HDR is so great and that, you know, watching HDR content on SDR screens is like, like I can't tell the difference. I literally can't tell the difference. So, I have an Xbox Series S, supports HDR, and that is on a 4K display with 4K LG TV with HDR10, and you know it does the HDR. And I right now am playing Xbox One X on a MSI 1440p TN panel. And it kind of looks the same. Like, it kind of looks the same. Like, you really can't tell the difference. It's stupid. You know, the thing with TN panels are they're cheaper, or they're, like, high response, so they don't really have good color representation, like an IPS panel, which is all TVs have. IPS produces the best kind of color, while TN produces better response times. And of course, like I mean, I do see a little bit of like, you know, softness to the color on this, but it's just like you know, a lot of people are like, I think when it comes to on paper versus kind of real world things, it's like you can't tell the difference. You know, I've played one notorious one that I thought was like an eye opener and how, like, meaningless, really, resolutions are nowadays, is that I played, what is it, Assassin's Creed Odyssey. How you doing, Dark Knight? It's Sunday, my dude. I played Assassin's Creed Odyssey on my Xbox One X, and it's like, holy shit, this game looks gorgeous. And then I played it on my Xbox Series S. It's like, oh my god, this game, like, the resolution kind of looks the same, even though it's like still 1080. I think it's still lower res on, actually, I don't know. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. If you haven't joined, make sure to join my Discord. I should push that more. Because I like, yesterday I completely forgot about it. I was doing some, what the fuck? I was doing some, no problem, dude. I just wanted to stream some. But yeah, I kind of got like sidetracked by projects. I'm probably gonna make a video of it later today. My old aquarium was removed, and so I've been turning it into like a gaming thing. So I got, like, you know, all my games kind of lit up, and I put some tube LED lights on it. Ooh. Or, god damn. I'm always curious. I need to start playing this more on my, let's see here. Shit, fuck it. We'll just do this, you know. Because this game is, like, super crappy on what do you call it? On Xbox One X. Like, it just takes forever to load on things, and it scares me a little bit. Jesus Christ, this load time is nuts. Okay, here we go. I need to upgrade this vehicle to be a little bit higher performance. Ooh, I'm in the back of the bus. That guy missed the checkpoint? That guy looked like... Oh, yep, he did. That's awesome. Come on, we can pass this guy. Jesus Christ, that guy just smoked me. I felt really bad about, like, fucking... It wasn't until, like, fucking 11:30, I was, like, I was, like, 30 minutes away, and I realized, oh, shit, I wanted to stream today. But I really need to, like, really get on that shit. But again, I only do these streams for fun. Jesus Christ, I got smoked. Well, the thing is that, again, even though it's like Martin Luther King and, you know, a lot of people have the day off, or I guess kids. Sometimes I forget, like, I'm in my late 30s. Holy shit. It's just not a lot of people show up, you know? Like, only 19 people I've been streaming for about 32 people, and only 19 people have showed up. And it's just, like, it just takes a lot. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I do World of Warcraft. And it's more of, like, I don't want to put too much effort into things that I know I'm not going to get a lot of value out. Again, my channel is more of, like, I'm just doing this for fun. Like, I do this for fun. You know, I brought back the Forza streams because it's just like, you know, this has really been fun, and I want to share that experience with other people and just have fun with it. And if people want to join in, you know, I don't expect me to reboot my channel as I've been, like, again, for the past, like, 2 years, I've just been losing subscribers. You know, I'm pretty sure by probably next year, I'll probably be below 10,000 subscribers, and that's, like, perfectly fine for me. Like, you know, my channel still makes about $10 a month, which is fine. Like, it's more of a fun thing. You know, I do want to make more videos. It's more of, like, ideas, you know, trying to figure out what to do. That's the biggest thing. And figuring out, like, I want to do a video on kind of my boat, and I think I might do one today with that. But, like, I come into some money, and I don't want to sound like I'm some, like, rich fat cat or something. But now, technically, I run a business now. Like, I'm going to go downtown after this stream and pay people. You know? No, last week's stream, like, a shit ton of people showed up. Like, I got, like, a lot of views. Like, a lot of people came and went, but still, I was pretty impressed by it. And then the whole thing about streaming on Twitch, I don't know. It's just, you know, I guess I could do that. It's probably easier if I stream on Twitch, too, because of, like, built-in integration. But I also got a fan base here, too. not a big fan of S2 racing. I think it's just too fast. I was thinking about, like, maybe doing some, like, Halo Infinite stuff. I've been playing a shit ton of that game. I think I'm, like, really bad at it, or, like, got really lucky. Because my KD in that shit is so bad, but I play the objective a little bit more. I've been playing a little bit of their ranked stuff. It's been fun. I think the only thing I don't like about ranked is the minimap. Like, the minimap is very interesting. Because it's based on movement. So many people sprint. But if you don't sprint, they don't see you on the minimap. And then, same thing with capture the flags. Like, no, just break line of sight. Like, I was playing ranked, and I broke line of sight, and then if you don't move, they don't see you. So I literally, like, got the flag, broke line of sight, and they thought I went down, but I didn't. I just waited for my charge, the shields to charge, and then I just, like, kept on, like, listening to the gunfights and then going the other way. It was pretty cool. Ugh. Shop vac. Oh, fuck. So, I have a shop vac, and recently while cleaning the house, I realized that the thing is filthy. It's, like, really old and filthy. I was like, okay, I'm just going to throw this away. And I'm like, I'm going to buy a new one. Then I, like, keep on forgetting about it. I've been to, like, Home Depot and Lowe's, like, 5 times since I've deleted it. Or deleted it. Threw it away. And then, I just remembered it now, and then I looked it up on, like, Amazon's like, there's all sorts of different filters. I'm like, oh, shit. Ugh. Oh, shit, I love this. The sprint's up in the north. The road that, like, connects the east and the west of the map in the north is, I think, the coolest. Because it's just going through the cliffs and the forest and a little bit through the city is really nice. I suck at accelerating. Wow, that was fun. That's the thing I have a problem with S2 is that you're going way too fucking fast. Jesus Christ, I just fucking passed like 7 people. Like, I love weaving in and out of this river. I think it's so cool. And then, you know, the trees and shit just look so fucking cool. It just hits me in the right area. I'm so fucking hyped for the new Fable. Jesus, I'm fucking up. Because this world is so fucking gorgeous. And if Playground Games can make a really rich world, even if this world seems detailed for how big it is and how fast you're really going through it, it's still a very detailed world. And that's the thing you got to think about open world games, is that you can have a massive world, but is it detailed? Like, you know, the Assassin's Creed games are big and huge and, like, out how big they are, but they're not really that detailed, you know? There's a lot of copy and paste. And over here, you know, there's some of that, but you're going through a lot of biodiversity. And then when you get to, like, Red Dead Redemption, which is, like, you know, the pinnacle of open world gaming, open world, you know, crafters, it's such a vast world that is so detailed. And you can also look at, like, Cyberpunk, where a massive world that is extremely not detailed. I cannot get people defending Cyberpunk. Like, that world was just like, I could just take apart every little thing about that game. It's just like, the world was so boring. Like, you just didn't feel like you're doing, like, half the map looked exactly the same as, like, you know, because you got the city, which no matter where you went, it always looked like the same. It didn't really look like, hey, this is where I'm at. This is this area. This is that area. And it's just like, it just felt sterile. And then, you know, it's just too many scripting events in that game. Just like too many scripting events. But like Halo Infinite is like quasi open world, and it's fine. I don't, you know, I'm really, I guess like Gears 4, no, Gears 5 was a little bit open world with the sleds. God, that shit was so stupid. Okay, let's keep it rolling. Yeah, let's do this one. I wonder what Ubisoft has for their Star Wars game. Because Ubisoft is really just pumping out open world games with Far Cry and Assassin's Creed and Ghost Recon. It's weird. It's weird. Because, like... Oh, sweet. I got disconnected. Oh, Jesus Christ. Play nice. Oh, okay. I got the white skinny jeans. Like, these playground games are so boring. Okay. Let's see here. How am I doing on this? Oh, I'm... Oh, Jesus. I'm not even close to getting this. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. See if we can teleport to somewhere interesting. Maybe we'll do one more championship and then call it for a stream. Very quiet day. I need to make videos. Also, one thing I've noticed is that my hands gotten really shaky lately. That's another reason why it's hard for me to do videos. I was looking at the video I recorded of my Nissan Leaf, and it just like it was like I was in an earthquake because my hands shake so much. I don't know. It's probably some, like, you know, deficiency or something. Okay, let's try one more time. Or it's just I'm still blown away. I'm always curious if I don't know. I think I really hope Microsoft stops making games for the Xbox One. You know, the mixed surface. Okay. I think this is good, yeah? Yeah. You know, because this game, even on an Xbox One X, is just, like, really hard to play. You know? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? That was weird. Some, like, really weird, like, compression. Like, it was, like, streaming in video. Of course, this is not being streamed. You know one game that I was really surprised by? The Pokemon Diamond, Brilliant Diamond, and Shining Pearl. If you're a Pokemon fan, I do recommend checking those games out. That new Pokemon looks like shit, though. Holy shit. Legend of Arceus? Jesus Christ. Like, just talk about just a complete shit show. Like, I don't know. Like, so from what I've seen from the gameplay trailers, it's not a Pokemon game. It seems more like a Monster Hunter game than anything else. That's what I've seen from it, and seeing some people react is like, hey, this doesn't look like Pokemon. Like, yeah, you're catching Pokemon, but like, it's not like, this is kind of the biggest change in Pokemon they've had ever. You know, you're not battling gyms. You're not fighting trainers. You're just collecting Pokemon, and that's just, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Nintendo. Like, I feel like Nintendo might be the worst developer out there, and you know, there is, I feel like they have stagnated really bad. You know, like, they don't do anything interesting. They don't do like, oh my god, this is cool. Like, that Ring Fit Adventure is probably the coolest thing they've done in a very fucking long time. God, oh, this is not fun. Like, that was cool, but that's it. Like, their games are just super generic. Like, their new Mario Party. I like Mario Superstars, or Super Mario Party, which is their first one for the Nintendo Switch. It's fine, but like, it has motion control. Like, I wish they would get rid of the motion control. How you doing, dude? I cannot pronounce your name, but welcome to the stream. This is not fun. But it's just like, you know, Nintendo doesn't take risks. Like, look at ABBA. Like, that was like, oh my god, this is gonna be the greatest, and then they just put it out, didn't do anything with it, and now everybody just threw away the cardboard. It's just, it's really sad. God damn it, am I? You know, it's just, I don't think, you know, a lot of people talk about Breath of the Wild. It's like, Breath of the Wild looks like the most sterile kind of open world game I've ever seen. Like, yeah, it's cool that it's sandboxy, but like, oh. A lot of people left this. Okay, you know what? I'm leaving this too. This is not fun. We're gonna do one more then. It's just, you know, I've seen so many videos of people just like, look at me, look at what I can do. Look at this sweet tricks. It's like, that's cool, dude. You know? It just, I don't know. Like, I feel like Nintendo literally rides on nostalgia, and I wonder how Nintendo would be in 20 years, because it feels like a lot of the reason why it's number one is because of it. I think I'm going to end it here. This is very frustrating. I gotta stop doing S2 races. It's just not that interesting. But anyways, yeah, we're just doing a little quick stream today. Little 1 hour stream. Yeah, again, sorry about like not being there on Sunday. It like really pisses me off that I forget about that stuff, because I try to, you know, be serious and all that stuff. But, you know, thanks for all the people that came and left. If you're watching the archive, thanks for tuning in for this month. Anyways, guys, this is, you know, Forza Horizon 5. I'll be here Sunday. Sunday. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Okay, you will not be able to reconnect. Your stream